Hi guys, got another video for you from Learn for Free. This one is just to show you some new things that we've put on the site for you. Mainly for posters, but have a bit of fun when you're playing around on the site. Okay, to get some idea of what they are, we've got them listed all for you, and you can find them in Site Help, which is here. Okay, so we'll just click on Site Help and scroll down on Site Help, and we've got the section How to Use BB Codes in the Forum. Okay, so some of you who are experienced using BB codes will think, oh, what the heck, we use BB codes all the time. Yeah, well, we've got some different ones on here. We've got the usual ones: YouTube, bold, underline, italic, etc., etc. These are some new ones that we've got that we just want to show you in this quick video. What they are, what they do, and how to use them. One little thing I must tell you before we get going is that if you hover your mouse over the BB code button when you're actually replying to a post, a pop-up will show up explaining how to use it anyway. Okay, but anyway, here we go. We've got area equals. There's your BB code there. Area equals text 1, text 2, and this is the result. The heading is obviously text 1, which is in your first bracket. Text 2 in between your brackets is the text that goes in the box. Quite a simple one. Background colour. If you want to highlight any text, type in the BG colour. In this case we've got lime, as you can see there. Background colour, which is that's your text. That is the text that's on there. So you put whatever your text is there, and simply close your BG colour, and that will highlight the text in between your brackets. Blink, quite an interesting one, and quite a simple one to use as well. Blink, the text in between the brackets that you want, and close blink, and the text will blink, as you can see. Quite simple. Next we go on to the two coloured blinking text, which obviously does what it says. It blinks in two different colours, and the format for that is blink equals 1, that sets it. Magenta, that's your first colour. 2000, that's 2000 milliseconds, so it'll blink in magenta for 2000 milliseconds. Then it'll switch to blue, and again click for 2000 milliseconds. It will blink in blue, which the result is, as you can see there, and that's the text that is actually blinking in between the brackets. Blue box, quite a nice little visually appealing BB code here. If you want to put something in there to highlight it, perhaps. Quite simple. Blue box equals title goes here if you want the title there. If you don't, just leave that blank. Okay, and then your text goes in between the brackets. So there's your title goes there. If you want that, that's optional, or you can just simply put the text in your box as much as you want in there. Okay. Border, you can have a border around your text. Quite simply, straightforward. Border, and then the text in between the brackets, and then close border. Result is, as you can see. Columns, as you can see, column, text on the left column, then you must put the upright bar there, which I think will differ from keyboard to keyboard. On my keyboard it is on the bottom row of letters right next to the shift key. Then text on your right column, then close column, and the result, as you can see, that's the left column, that's the right column. Colour slide. Again, really simple one to use, but quite effective. As you can see, the colours changing there if you watch the text. Straightforward. Colour slide equals colours, slide on text, and that's your text, and then you put the colours you want in there. In this case it's olive green and orange, and it's taking 1000 milliseconds to go from one to the other. Falling text, quite a neat one here if you want to have a bit of fun in the social rooms, what have you. Does what it says on the tin, basically. Just put the text, another one of those straight up and down lines, and the colour, otherwise it defaults to black, and close falling text, and this, as you can see, is quite a good result. We'll pass the Google video for now, come on to that later. Important. Okay, if you want something important to really stand out, use the important BB code and then put your text in there, close important. This is the result you see here. Okay, marquee up and down. This one basically just goes down, to be honest with you, so I don't know why they call it up and down. It's just down, but there you go. And as you can see, it moves text down the page. Quite simple. Use the BB code, marquee up, down. Put your text in between the brackets and close it, and this is the result, as you can see. Next we have left to right, which is very similar to the up down one, apart from the fact that this one goes left to right. Marquee left right, text in there, and marquee left right, close, and that's the result, as you can see. This is a cool one. Moving image. Okay, so you have two images. If you hover your mouse over it, I'm not clicking on that, I'm just hovering my mouse there, as you can see. Yeah, pretty cool. First image goes into the brackets, second image in between the brackets, which can be a URL or an image that you've uploaded to your image hosting site, whatever. Orange box. Basically that's what all these are shown in. These are orange boxes. All this is an orange box. Makes your post stand out a bit, and it's quite simple. Orange box, the text goes inside there, close orange box, and you get the result here, and whatever text you put goes into there. Pop-up. And what this does, I'll give you a quick demonstration of this one. Submit that. That's it, and whatever link you put in there pops up in another window. Okay, so that's quite simple what that does. We've got it set for our portal at the moment. Put the colour of your text in there, and then your HTTP where you want it to go to, and the result is you will get that in there. I don't really see a point for that progress bar. If you want to use it, it's there. I personally don't see any point in that one. This one is quite an interesting one. Now the password for this one is my password. Okay, click on OK. Password's been accepted, and it reveals the hidden message. Okay, simple. Password spoiler equals my password in the first bracket. That my password is the actual password that it requires in order to work. This is the text that appears here, and we close it. Very neat, very nice, professional looking. Rainbow. Quite simply, this is rainbow text, and the text just goes in between the rainbow brackets, as you can see there, open close brackets, and that's the result. Very similar for roller coaster. RC, roller coaster text, goes in between there, and that's a result there. Again, these are nice and fun text types for posting in social, whatever you want. Reverse text, bit of fun again. Whatever text you put in there, it puts it in reverse, as you can see there. Shadow text, again, exactly the same. Shadow, close shadow, and whatever text you want in between, and that's the lovely text that you get from that one. Subscript, that's pretty much self-explanatory. Puts the subscript state on there, so if you're doing anything with chemicals or anything like that, you want to put in there. Or mathematics for the superscript, it puts it above words, little notes or whatever you want. Text area. This creates a little area of text in the box there, and that shows you. Again, it's just simple. Put your text in there, and it creates an area around the text to make it stand out from the rest of your post. Tide text. This is quite a good one. Okay. You can have left, center, or right on here, I believe, and that's an example of the left. So you can see how the text wraps round either your video or your image, static image, whatever you want. And the format is tide text equals left, that's where the left is there. Okay, the image that gives you the image of where your picture is, and then close it, and it does the rest for you. Okay, wiki just sends you to Wikipedia, and whatever word you put in there in between the wiki, it will search for that word. Zoom. That takes a picture and it zooms to the size that you want. Image URL, you put in there your image URL, you put in your width, height, and close zoom, and again that does that. Okay, so I hope that gives you a brief overview. You can get more details by checking them out on the site help, as I've already mentioned. One other thing that I was wanting to show you really today was we've recently introduced our pet to the site, which is a cat, and I just briefly want to show you that. I think it's cool to play with, etc., etc. And you can find the cat in our social room. She usually resides in there, waiting to be fed with milk, whatever, but she also loves to play with your mouse. Okay, so here we are, it's right at the top there. Visit the site cat, and simply click on that, and we visit the site cat. And there she is. You see how she interacts with your mouse? Yeah, she's pretty cool, and you can have lots and lots of fun with her, with that. And she'll even play with her paw, or if you go up, you can move her ears about, etc., etc. Oh, there she's trying to get me, and you can play with her tail and what have you. Okay, so I really wanted to show you that one. Another section that I really want to take you to, which we've just introduced while I'm here today, is the new forum, the information and reference room. Okay, so we'll have a quick look in there, and in here we've got all sorts of useful things for you. We've got world weather forecast, so you can click on that and get the weather forecast for anywhere, well, any major place in the world. It defaults to Qatar, but you can, as you see, you can slide down. So if we want United States, we click on there, click on a city, I don't know, let's go to Chicago, and it'll update with the weather for Chicago, the current weather, etc. That's just one of them in there. We've also got in here translation, dictionaries, you name it, we've got it. Interactive dictionaries and encyclopedias, we can quickly go there, have a look at this one, and as you can see we've got the Babylon translator, Cambridge Dictionaries, dictionary.com, online reference, and simply you just click on them and type in your query in there, and it will immediately take you to where it give you the information that you're wanting. So that's just a brief tutorial, guys, today. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. One quick thing that I will just show you, if we go into Portal, there's a new feature that we've put on there that you may be interested in, or at least I hope so, is our map. Now on the Portal we've got lots and lots of useful things. We've got the site video guides, music player, we've got the world clock. If you hover the mouse over, it will give you the time in different areas of the world, etc., etc. But really the one I'm wanting to show you on this video is the Revolver map. Simply click on it. That's just a standard left click. It opens in a new tab, as you can see, and these dots indicate where the visits have come from to our site. I've got this defaulted to bars, but you can put it on 3D, 2D, 24 hours, do what you want, yeah. And quite simply, if we want to know, we'll use the United States. We've had 152 visits from the United States, so I click on the United States, and it gives me a list of the states that I've visited, and we can scroll down that, and how many times I've visited, when they visited, etc., etc. So if I wanted to go even further into that, I'm going to Arkansas, for instance, and that would list up the places in Arkansas that I've visited, etc., etc. But another cool, real cool feature is the 3D map. I'm not sure I can get that up this morning, but you get an idea of what we can do if the Java decides to kick in this morning. And if it doesn't, then okay, it seems to be slow a bit this morning, so we'll see. I'm not so sure it's going to work. Oh, here we may get something. We may get it this morning. Hopefully I'll get this for you guys. And there you go, there's a revolving map, and anyone that's online at any one time will show up on there. So I think that's about it for today, guys. Thanks for having a look at our video. If you're not already a member, then please join our site. We've got plenty of room for many, many more friends. We're constantly improving it, and hope to see you again in another video. Thanks for now. Bye.